Okay, some continuation to the explanation of how the predefined events work. First, we have to understand how the Elasticsearch works. So basically, Elasticsearch can work in two modes. One mode is that it will automatically create fields. So if we type something, it will automatically create a field. It will always get the field type from the first value that we send. If this is a number, it will create a field that is a number. If it's a string, then it's a string. Then we will not be able to change this field type. Okay. So, and this is how the traits work. So basically, if you map into the traits, it will automatically create you a new field that will be the path to this field, and it will automatically create a type of that field from the first value that you sent. Okay. And Elasticsearch does not allow then to aggregate this field. It allows it to being searched, but does not allow this field to be aggregated, etc. That just simple aggregations. Okay. If you would like to have like more control over the data that you send, you have to create in so-called index mapping. I know the name is not the best, but basically index mapping means what kind of fields are in the index. And Trocardio has already prepared a set of fields that can store different type of data, and that's why it starts with data, not with traits. And it has this some schema for event, and also has some schema for profile. So if we look like identification, we can see that there is also like data profile that starts with data. Okay, and basically you see this data when you click on profile and click some profile, then you will see actually all that okay is basically starting with data. Okay, you can even see data PAI, etc., etc. So this is a predefined schema of the property, what data it can store. And then we have this traits, and traits can store any data, but then it's automatically created. Okay, and the type is created when the first data is sent. So if I've sent here 1, it's probably numeric, and I will not be able to send under this trait like a string. Okay, and the same schema and structure actually we have for events. Okay, and in here you can actually see that I've sent some properties, and you can see here index data. So you can see that there is some data that is outside traits, okay, in the data part of the index. And this is prepared by Trocardio. And of course you can extend and add additional fields, but this must be done in Elasticsearch. So you have to just look how to extend the mapping of the index in Elasticsearch, and then you'll be able to use these fields. Because most of the customers don't want to do that, that's why we've prepared quite a broad schema that can store different type of data. And this schema can be used inside this predefined JSON files. Those JSON files cannot be added through Helm chart. We have to add it like into some version of Trocardio, and that's why we customize usually the system. And we have already a lot of events, and we can add more. So that's why this thing needs to be created. And I do something like this. Okay, I'll go into the identity, because this one is probably has all the data. I will copy this and will paste it into the comment of this video. So you can grab it and then, you know, create like an array of such built-in events, create a JSON file that we can copy into Trocard version, and then a new version that comes will have this events predefined, and you will see them here in the built-in event types, and you can even type whatever name you just, I don't know, profile. You just, you know, create it and it will be here, and you basically will be able to see that what's in the properties, how the mapping works. Maybe this one is not the best one. Okay, so add color preference. So in the properties there is color white, and this is how we copy that. System will automatically just, you know, create such a built-in event, and this is all built on this JSON file. And that's it. And this will work across all the tenants.